Hello, amazing artists. Today, we are going to be continuing our unit on lettering. First, I'm going to read you a book by the amazing art teacher, Sarah Krajewski. Next, we are going to create one of two art projects. Let's get started with our book. This book is titled Exactly You, The Shape of Your Feelings. What do feelings look like? Your feelings are a beautiful work of art. Happy shapes, adventurous lines, and energetic colors make up your masterpiece. We are all different. Every shape, color, and line has something special that makes it unique. What makes you unique? You are unique when you are exactly you. It sure is awesome to be you, but sometimes it can be a little hard. Do you ever get nervous to be exactly you? Or worried what someone might think? Or afraid of how you feel? Or scared of what might happen? Those feelings are normal. Sometimes those feelings are called anxiety. It can feel like you're made up of knots and scribbles. But guess what? Those feelings can be good. Those feelings can help you practice being strong and brave. With practice, your feelings can do lots of amazing things. Have you ever felt a little sad and gray? Sometimes those feelings are called depression. It can feel like you live under a storm cloud or that you are asleep even when you're awake. It's okay to have those feelings too, because those feelings can help you notice when you're happy. Happiness can feel warm, like the sun. And when you feel warm like the sun, you can make others feel warm too. How can you share your happiness? You can be kind. You can make it rain kindness. What feelings help you spread your kindness? Confidence. When you believe in yourself, you feel tall and proud, like a mountain. You know what you are capable of. Confident flowers don't compare themselves to other flowers. They just bloom. Your shapes, colors, and lines dance inside you, creating a beautiful masterpiece. You are an amazing work of art, and your feelings make you exactly you. This week, you get to choose one of two projects. The first one that you can create, you can use your name, and for each of the letters, you want to use objects and different things put together to make the letters. For instance, for the letter N in Norelli, I used colored pencils to build the letter N. And then for the E and the R, I put them together to kind of make the shape of a heart. You have to kind of use your imagination to see that. And then for the E, I used a big puffy cloud to kind of go with my rainbow and my sun, just because I love being outdoors and I love sunsets. And then for the L, I used a brush and a paint palette. For the other L, I used a flower and a leaf. And then for the letter I, of course, I used the sun. So I've used different things that I love and things about me to create my artwork. So this is one of the options you may choose. Now remember, if you choose this option, you are going to use your name. You can use your first name only, and you're going to use things that you love to make up the name. So maybe some letters you just want to draw the letter, and then for other letters you want to use objects to create the letter, or maybe certain objects actually look like the letter. So this is a little trickier. You have to use your imagination and get creative, but I would love to see what you come up with if you choose this option. Remember, when you are done drawing your picture, you want to add color with whatever you have, crayons, color pencils, markers. Don't forget to add color when you are done. If you choose this option, I want you to think about what makes you unique. And I want you to create letters. You can do any kind of lettering you want. You can use the letterings that we used last time or make up some of your own letters. And you want to use objects and different letters to create your name. You want this artwork to be all about you, things that you love and things that you like to do. Remember, this week you are going to make a choice and decide what art project you would like to create. If you would like to create this one with your name, you may do that, or you might like to create this art project instead. Here's what you're going to do. You are going to use bubble lettering to draw either your name or something you love, or you can choose any word you like. Then you're going to make a line that goes across horizontally and then create an X through the word. You can see that I have done that here. It was just a line straight through the word and then an X kind of behind the lettering. And you're going to then be able to split the word up into a color wheel. You can see I have 6 sections, and then I use the colors red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple to create the color wheel. This might be a little tricky, but I know you can do it. Again, you are just making your name in bubble letters, or you can create a word, something about you, and then you're going to split it up into 6 different sections and then color each section with one of the colors from the color wheel. If that video went a little too fast, please go back and look at it again and even pause it if you need to. When you are done creating each of the sections, you can use crayons or a colored pencil to color in each one of those 6 sections from the color wheel. You can see I colored in my red first, and then I started coloring in the violet or purple right underneath. And actually the purple that I chose is a little bit more magenta. It was just the only color purple marker I had at the time, so that's what I used. I want you to use whatever you have to color it in and work on this project. Here's where it gets a little tricky. You can see all of the colors meet in the middle at the letter R. So I am trying to include each of the colors from the color wheel on this one letter. If this is too challenging, just really try your best. Do not get frustrated with this. This is a challenging thing to complete, especially whatever the middle letter is of the word you're working on. So really just try your best and try to figure out how each one of the sections would be split up. Remember, in the beginning, if you make that X, actually you can make it right through your letter so you can see a little better. And then you have that one horizontal line, and that will help make up all the 6 sections, so you'll be able to color them in a little easier. Once I had all of my colors, I went back and I made them a little darker, and then I blended them on top of one another, just coloring into the other section before it and after it. Then I'm going to finish the last color, adding the yellow and the green with my colored pencils. The next step is to add texture to the background of each of the letters. I decided to use marker for this, and I am just creating different lines and designs in each one of the sections. You will notice that I am using a colored marker that corresponds with the color I should be using. For example, red marker for the red letter, orange marker for the orange, yellow for the yellow, green for the green, blue for the blue, violet for the violet. Remember, friends, this week the artwork is all about you. Use your imagination and have fun with it. Until next time, stay creative.